welcome back. So I've taken the C++ DirectX CX D2D lighting effects sample, which is this is the C++ version, or the CX version rather, and I've turned that into a SharpDx C# version for us managed programmers. Let me just get that up here. Alright, so here it is here. It's as you can see, C#, it's D2D lighting effects. When you run it, and it uses SharpDx to bring across those that effect graph for those lighting effects. Yeah, it's running. This is pretty cool because this I can see myself using this to give a really nice background effect, an effect to my backgrounds, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So there's two parts to this demo. It's the same lighting effects but applied to a software chain background panel, which means it's like the full screen experience for your DirectX surface, or a surface image source, which are these islands of DirectX sitting in your XAML app. So in this swap chain background panel example, it's a full screen. This is pretty similar to what we saw, what's in the CX demo, where it's a full screen experience and you've got your XAML control sitting on top of the DirectX surface. And as you can see, this is managed, so it's pretty much the same as the CX version. And there's 6 different types of effects, and it's a bit jittery because I'm screencast or screen recording this, so it's pretty nice. And if you can imagine your XAML application sitting on the above the DirectX surface, and you have a nice background, and over the space of time you might have changed the lighting effect of that background, and it'll just give a nice dynamic feel to your application. Anyway, so yeah, so all these other effects work. So these specular effects, they pretty much work with each other, and this distant one gives you the background, and the spot and the point give you the lighting effect above that background that you defined. And the same thing for the diffuse. So diffuse is just for the diffuse effects. That just gives you the background of the diffuse. And then you can add the lighting effect on top of that. That's a spot one or a point one. And now if you go back to the home, the surface image source are these islands of surfaces, and it's pretty much the same. It's exactly the same effect, lighting effects that's applied to it. So there's the XAML controls, and you just configure it. What's interesting as well, when you look at the demo, is how we capture the point information, the pointer, and then how you can translate that to the actual DirectX surface and passing that into the effects. And I chose this particular sample specifically for that reason of being able to capture the point and capture the pointer, and then from XAML, and then project that into the DirectX surface. So now that you have a pointer system linked between your XAML and your DirectX surface, and I'll be using that in my next couple of samples. This is just the background of the specular. Yeah, so pretty cool. Thanks SharpDx. Thanks Alexander.